everybody looked at it like it was my fault. So they'll be like, oh, Made hasn't had children yet. Oh, his wife hasn't given birth. His wife is not pregnant. So I had 3 IUIs. It didn't work. And then we now started with the IVFs. And so I have done 8 IVFs and 3 IUIs.
Going on to 7 years, we're like, okay, you know what? It's 7 years. 7 years is like the year of completion. Maybe we should now look at assisted reproduction. And so that was my first sojourn on IVF.
I got married quite early, about 25. And earlier on in my marriage, I found out I had fibroids. I was then told that I might need to do IVF to, have all my kids. Everybody's all about baby, baby, baby. So you, by default, want babies, So for me, having to do IVF was really, like a slap in my face.
As the years kept going, and then you keep trying everything humanly possible, and it doesn't work, then you start feeling low. But I think my lowest point got to me when I clocked 40.
By God's grace, I got pregnant with twins, with the IVF cycle. From the get-go, it was a difficult pregnancy. It had to do with a lot of pain. From the beginning, a lot of pain, a lot of bleeding. It was just very, very complicated.
When a woman cannot give birth, it's taboo to talk about it. It's taboo to bring it up. It's taboo to ask, how are you doing?
I ended up going into labor and I lost the twins. I stopped work. I stopped every single thing. I did not even want to brush my teeth, have a shower. I didn't want to do anything.
What has the journey been like? It's been long. It's been stressful, it's been exhausting, it's been depressing, annoying, everything, all sorts of emotions.
I meet people who are going through this and I hear what they are saying. They have in-laws issues, their husbands should go and get another wife. I have women whereby it's male factor infertility, and meanwhile the husbands have refused to go for a test. The women are the one going from hospital to hospital, and there's nothing wrong with them. I'm so angry about it. It's unfair.
Everybody looked at it like it was my fault. So they'll be like, oh, Made hasn't had children yet. Oh, his wife hasn't given birth. His wife is not pregnant.
What makes it a lot more difficult is the society. Those talking behind your back, giving some sly comments, putting pressure on you.
It's so stressful. Every day they're sending you a pastor or something. And I'm like, stop it. There are different levels, there are different levels of society. There's the sophisticated ones. The sophisticated ones are, oh, I heard somebody went on keto diet and she was able to give birth. I heard somebody was always doing sit-ups and her fibroid left and she was able to give birth. I'm like, sit-ups? You think sit-ups are what give people babies?
Everybody needs to come together to tackle this one issue, speak about it, let it be a conversation that is not hush-hush. It's a conversation that everybody should be having and basically provide the necessary support that is needed.